What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. We have the Game 5 preview with the Denver Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns. Now, this is the game of the series so far. Game 5 series tied at 2-2. 2 home wins for the Denver Nuggets, 2 home wins for the Phoenix Suns. The Nuggets, they won by double digits in both of the home games. The Phoenix Suns, they managed to get a 7-point victory in Game 3, a 4-point victory in Game 4, and now here we are. The series has been flipped on its head. The Nuggets started with a 2-0 lead, and the Phoenix Suns, they fall back from a 2-0 deficit to tie the series back up in Phoenix due to the players like Landry Shamet, like TJ Warren, like Terrence Ross stepping up and making huge plays for Phoenix at home. And tonight, the Denver Nuggets, they have an opportunity. They have an opportunity to go back up 3-2, and they have an opportunity to put themselves in position to close it out in Game 6 as well. So, again, I predicted before the series started this was going to be a 6-game series. I believed it was going to be a 6-game series for the Nuggets, but this is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge because Devin Booker has been on a heater since the start of the playoff. It's going to be a challenge because Kevin Durant is playing better and because their role players seem to be figuring some things out as well. But if you heard Coach Michael Malone last game, he was not impressed at all with their defense, at all. He openly said that it needed to get better, that they might have left their defense in Denver when they traveled to Phoenix. But tonight, I do expect some things to change. Now, you might tell by the thumbnail, what do you mean by that? I think tonight the Denver Nuggets are going to deploy Peyton Watson and maybe Zeke Naji. Why do you say that? Well, the fact of the matter is I think that Jeff Green has played a lot of valuable minutes for the Nuggets. He played some valuable minutes in the series in Denver. But the fact of the matter is he does not have the athleticism, the defense, nor the rebounding that's necessary. And his offensive value, it quite simply doesn't add up to what you want it to add up to. So I think the possibility tonight is that Peyton Watson is going to slot in either as the 8th man or as the 9th man to give you a bench combination, something along the lines of having Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Jeff Green, and Zeke Naji as the 5 players off the bench that they're going to be kind of flirting with in terms of usage. But, we'll see how that ends up working out. I think the bench might end up being Jamal Murray with Christian Brown, with Peyton Watson, and then give him an opportunity with Aaron Gordon and maybe Bruce Brown on that roster as well. That gives you 4 high-level defenders, gives you a lot of cutting, gives you some shooting. But the biggest thing is the Nuggets are going to have to secure those rebounds. Jock Landale for the Phoenix Suns has been coming off the bench the last 2 games, making an enormous impression. And he's been extremely physical when he's been playing at the center. And so the Nuggets are going to have to corral those rebounds, and they cannot give a lot of offensive rebounds up in that second unit. Now, the Suns are planning on that because, again, they're going to have TJ Warren, Terrence Ross, and Devin Booker, and Jock Landale, something along that lines with the second unit, and maybe Landry Shamet with Devin Booker running the point. But the thing is, you don't want to give that group more opportunities at the basket, more opportunities at the rim, and more opportunities from three-point. So I do think that you're going to see one of Peyton Watson or one of Zeke Naji. My money is more than likely going to be on Peyton Watson just because of the wing and POA defense that he does offer. Again, what a situation to throw a rookie into in a Game 5 in Denver in I would say, a must-win situation. But I think Peyton's up for it. Peyton has made it the right stuff. I'm not sure if you heard, but Paul George the other night came out and said that he thinks Peyton Watson is going to be a player. People know who he is. They know his game. He's from Cali, went to Cal Poly, and he was an amazing prospect. He was basically the #1 player coming out of California, going into high school, going into college, and then obviously in high school he was a tremendous player. And then for the Nuggets, when he's played this year, he's been excellent. He's been excellent defensively. He played a lot versus the Phoenix Suns when they had Devin Booker and Kevin Durant in the regular season. So the hope is that he could eventually turn into a real two-way threat. And tonight, I think he's going to be able to show some defensive chops if he does get in the game. But quite simply, you just can't go back to what you were doing. I don't think that unit with Jeff Green at the 4, they're just not rebounding well, and they're not shooting well enough. They're not doing enough on offense to give up the fact that they were getting roasted defensively. And again, Jamal Murray, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon. Everybody switches, everybody rebounds, everybody crashes the paint, and then you score. Again, what I don't want to see, point number 2, I do not want to see Jamal Murray post-ups on 3 straight possessions versus Landry Shamet. Better ways to get the ball in action. Jock is not a rim protector, not like that at all. Neither is Aiden. So if you have an opportunity, get to the basket, get to the rim, cut, make quick decisions, get open shots. AG is going to have to convert his looks. Peyton's going to have to convert his looks. And then if Zeke gets in, he's going to have to convert at least one look. And then Bruce Brown, you need to get to the rack and get to the paint and make it a real mission to get anywhere from 4 to 8 free throws off that bench tonight, because that's going to be important, because you either need to get a bucket at the rim and get a floater, or you need to be able to hit some free throws as well. Tonight, I think the defensive intensity is going to be way higher than it's been since game 2, because it has to be. The Nuggets won the last game in Denver, 97-87. They held the Phoenix Suns to their lowest output since they acquired Kevin Durant. But it's really important that tonight you're able to turn up the volume and turn up the heat, because the Suns, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, you don't want to make it easy. You want to put as much pressure on them as possible. Now, they're going to make shots, but the good news is that Nikola Jokic, I expect to have another masterclass game. Nikola Jokic, game 2, 39, 16, and 5. Nikola Jokic, game 4, 30, 17, and 17. Nikola Jokic, game 3, 30, 17, and 17. Nikola Jokic, game 4, 53, 4, and 11. I expect Joker to have another masterclass today. Jamal Murray, I expect a better game from Jamal Murray, more control, more pace. Jamal Murray is shooting, I want to say he is 3 of 18 in his last 3 games from three-point line. I think he's 3 of 18 in the last 3 games from the three-point line. I expect that to bump. Go ahead and bump that today, because he's going to have to. He needs to hit his shots. Michael Porter Jr., 2 of 9 from the field last game. Michael Porter Jr. bump. Aaron Gordon didn't play well on the road in terms of as a scorer. They all need to score tonight. The starters need to win their minutes. KCP, you need to hit some shots as well. They need to win their minutes, and I'll even say decisively, because the bench, if you leave it up in the air, again, they're going to bring Landry Shamet, TJ Warren, Jock Landale, Terrence Ross off the bench, as well as, depends. That's probably going to be their core 4 they're bringing off with Staggering, Katie, and Booker. Yeah, you're going to have to get it done. Nikola Jokic, I expect to play over 40 minutes tonight. Again, if it's a tight game, if it's a barn burner, the Nuggets are 20 with 5 minutes left, which would be great. Then maybe they keep it at 36, 37 minutes. That would be wonderful. But we're going to have to see. But again, Jamal Murray, need a better game out of him. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, y'all around Jokic and KCP, do your job, hit your shots, get to the rim, get to the basket, and play good defense. Tonight, expectations for tonight. The Denver Nuggets have to win. The Denver Nuggets have to win. I'm predicting the Denver Nuggets win. I thought they were going to win game 3, but they ended up losing that one. I thought they were going to win game 4, but that was just because I figured they would get a split when they were on the road. But again, 7-point loss, 4-point loss. The Nuggets have to win tonight. I'm going to say the Nuggets win tonight, 115-105. It should be, I think it needs to be around that, like 115-105. You need to play good defense. You need to corral their offense. You need to get back on track. You gave them 107 in the first game. I gave them 87 in the next game. I think 115-105. That needs to be there. Michael Malone, he needs to coach his best game of the series tonight. Take advantage of this opportunity. Take advantage of home court. You're undefeated in the playoff. You have high-level offense and high-level defense at home in Ball Arena. Use that momentum to carry you into Phoenix so you can try to close it out in 6. Denver Nuggets 115-105. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Shout out to Mile High Sports as well, as we're continuing this wonderful collaboration and partnership that we have going on as well. So y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do you think the final score of tonight's going to be? I think Devin Booker's going to have a good game. I think KD could have a good game again as well. But you need to corral those role players. I think the Denver Nuggets players, they need to show up and be a collective team to get the job done, y'all. But y'all, it's going to be a great game. Obviously, we have a post-game video coming up afterwards as well. Hey,